I'd like to introduce you to AOR's new media options that we've been developing, and we'll start with the Oyster SmartSat automated satellite dish. Now this comes with a vast set-top box, so it's fully automated. This is the control box where all the functions of the satellite dish itself are accessed. Push this button here to activate the satellite dish. And it will open and initialize, and if this isn't the first time you've done it, it'll find its last position and should lock on pretty quickly. So that's locked it on now, and the VAST is coming up on the TV through the HDMI input. When you first register your VAST decoder box, you register in your predominant state, which then gives you access to those particular channels. You can change that registration to a different state if you choose, and what that will mean is you will receive those channels that are specific to that state predominantly. You need to select your location. So to do that, you scroll through your options until you see location, and then you go into that menu by pressing the tick button, and you'll see here that there's different capital cities or areas that you need to be aware of. So when you do move into state and you do move to a different area, you do have to select the location or the closest one to where you are. I'll just go back to Brisbane. So one thing I forgot to mention before is when you power up the dish, it will also power up your Sat King box as it's wired in together. And also you must remember to power it down before you drive anywhere. However, there is a safety feature built into the system. You must have an ignition wire fitted to your vehicle, and basically that means when you turn your ignition on, that wire will send a feed to the VAST box, and it will automatically retract if you happen to forget. So you access a guide or channel guide by pressing EPG on your remote, and you can see, like a normal kind of regular TV, it comes up with the channels and what's on them and what time. So if you do come across this channel here, it's for the news, so you press channel 4 and it'll give you a full list of the news channels. You can see here local news and wind news is on here. So it returns at 7 PM tonight. So there's quite a few channels, and the picture quality should be very good. You can also press the info button on the remote, and it'll give you information about the current channel. And if you press it again, it gives you a bit of a rundown of what you're watching. There is also volume control on this remote, so you can change your volume, and you can also have the VAST running through the stereo. I'll just demonstrate the audio through the auxiliary input of the stereo. This is the audio from your TVs, and this one is from the VAST input going through the roof-mounted TV. So firstly, select your auxiliary function, and then you just need to select it on the RCA switch box. So with the RCA input selector, that's selecting which audio input you want to use. So the HD TV is your normal free-to-air digital TV for the roof-mounted TV. Your DVD is when you want to play a DVD through the monitor. And then if you select Vast, when your Vast box is on, the audio from the Vast will come through the stereo.